Hello, Eagle entrepreneurs and students of digital tech, virtual in the spring. My name is Justin Schepke, and I'm excited to deliver this course. This is my second time delivering this course, but my first time online. However, I do believe that given the nature of digital tech, that virtual will be a good way to go for this. There is a rumor that this course is the course that teaches you how to use ChatGPT. And this rumor is true. This course, many of the assignments, nearly all, involve some level of ChatGPT, as well as other tools that are very much digital tools that are very much trending amongst entrepreneurs in this decade, in this year, 2025 and on. So it's very, very exciting. We will use a lot of the tools that entrepreneurs are using today to create customers and generate revenue online, or at the very least using digital technologies. So little bit about me. I am a graduate of the MSE program at the School of Entrepreneurship at FGCU. Some of you may remember me from a campaign in all of the classes, entrepreneurship classes, that I had gone on looking for beta testers for a health and fitness app in the fall of 2023. If I was in your class and you remember me, that campaign went really well and is a testament to making use of the resources you have at your disposal as an entrepreneurship student at FGCU. Not that those resources will necessarily go away when you graduate, but the idea being that while you now are surrounded in this entrepreneurship community and this faculty of entrepreneurs and your peers who are entrepreneurs, the entrepreneurship breeds entrepreneurship, and so networking, and now is the time to share your venture, to share your ideas, and to try to grow something. You know, how wonderful would it be to graduate with the bachelor's in one hand and a successful business in the other, right? So that would be so wonderful. So a little bit about this course, so being online, I'm going to record a handful of short video lectures. It wasn't too long ago that I was a student myself and recall, the idea of like a 30-40 minute video lecture, and looking for that pertinent information, right, which sometimes can become lost in the weeds of a long lecture. So my plan is to record short videos and try to keep them as concise as possible for you. I'm thinking like 5 to 10 minute videos. And so be on the lookout for those. They're going to be within each module. So let's go. This video is just going to be to dive into the course, the layout of the course, or an overview rather of the layout of the course, and we're going to look at the syllabus. That's the two things for this video. Okay, so when I click in, you'll see, you're not supposed to see that, view as student, sorry. So now I have right here, first thing you'll see is professor's welcome video. Then you'll see course overview, required textbook, course syllabus, and attendance verification survey. So real quick, the attendance verification survey, we all know this one. You've taken entrepreneurship classes before. It's tied to financial aid. We want to do this promptly. You can use the same code from another class. The instructions are written in there when you click into it. Okay, the required textbook, go ahead and order this now. It is called Co-Intelligence, Living and Working with AI. We will have discussion boards and quizzes related to this text. So very important to get this one promptly as well. Okay, go back to the modules. So course overview, I'll click into this. This is just a little bit of the same thing from this video, but in text. So we got a little intro here, message, and then a little bit of the navigation in Canvas, the best way to communicate with me. You'll see announcements in the Canvas messages. So Canvas messages is a really good way to go. Emailing me is also fine. Okay. Student resources, yes, you want to look at those if you should need them. Course technology. These are all of the programs, the softwares that we will be using. So very exciting. They're really great. These entrepreneurs today are using these to make millions and millions of dollars. So it is really exciting to get to use the exact same tools. This class evolves, when new tools that are better that come in and make these ones obsolete. We drop them from the syllabus, right, and from the course, and we use the new, better ones. So this course changes on a dime. Every semester it's a little bit different than last semester. It will be a little bit different next semester. You guys are really lucky to be born in a time when ChatGPT and all these AI technologies doors are being broken down now in new fields that are being paved online. So it's really exciting times, and this course gets to get a little bit of a view of that. So if I right down here, you'll see after viewing this page, select next to view more information about your required textbook once again. So one more time, get this textbook, very important. I won't spend too much time on it right now for the sake of keeping those videos short as promised, but we're going to get that really quick. Okay, so I go to next, it takes me there. I go to next, it'll take me to the syllabus. And now I'm at the syllabus, so I download the syllabus, take a look here. We talked about this stuff before. Asynchronous means we won't meet with on Zoom, but we will meet. We won't meet at all, right? We won't meet. So any communication, you just want to reach out to me. Other than that, it will be the discussion boards, and you'll see the video lectures at the beginning of each module. Okay. Again, the required textbook. I'm going to skim the syllabus here just for sake of time. We talked about this already. Grades, assignments, and course requirements. So activities and assignments, you'll notice that they both make up the 85%. There's really very subtle differences between the activities and assignments, but they really are the same thing. So they get treated the same way. So activities and assignments is the biggest chunk of the grade, and you'll see those in Canvas and at the bottom of this on this schedule. Participation, 10%, and as I mentioned before, we'll have discussion board posts. They're not all up yet. Right now, you only see the first one, which is the video introduction. But participation will be counted as the discussion board posts, and also turning in assignments and activities before the due date or on time, right? So in other words, that we don't meet online, there's the attendance policy. I'll go down here to the attendance policy. Because it's asynchronous online, there is no class meetings, so therefore attendance, participation all get counted by turning in assignments on time and by contributing to the discussion posts. Okay, late assignment, multiple late assignments and missing discussion board posts would result in a reduction in the grade for the participation. Okay. The online training, this is the next big important part. You can almost think of this as our final, but it happens in the middle of the semester. So you'll do what's called the Google Analytics certification. And I'm going to take a minute to talk about this here because it is important and it is practically our final. You can think of it that way. Just like how I was saying earlier with the idea of how wonderful it could be to graduate with a bachelor's degree and a successful or a growing business, right? Similarly, when you pass this course, you will have both the line item on your transcript for having completed this course, and you will have a Google Analytics certification badge, which you can put on your resume, which could be a really good thing if you're applying for jobs that are entrepreneurial or that have potentially any digital tracking involved, which is what analytics is, tracking and analytics. And so we'll talk about that, like the actual specifics of what it is later, but just largely, this is due on February 23rd. It is a 75-minute time limit test with 50 questions. You get 80% of the questions correct and you get the certification. There is only one attempt, but you can create a second Gmail and try it a second time if you do fail. But because you have to create a new Gmail, I recommend studying before attempting it. So I will also add a video walkthrough for the Google Analytics certification as well. Okay, so I'm going to go back over into the syllabus. So that's our online trainings. A grading scale, this is a great way to do it. There's no plus minuses, just 92 or 100. Of course, any undergraduate class, you need to have at least a 70 to get credit. And then if we are below a 70 4 weeks into the course, let's plan a meeting because the last day to withdraw without academic penalty is the 17th of March, which is right after spring break. This is the Friday, I think. Is the Friday? I think it's Friday, but it's during the week after spring break. Okay. Student learning outcomes, this is the same for the School of Entrepreneurship. It is wonderful how they do create a really cohesive entrepreneurial curriculum, and digital tech being a very large part of that. Definitely would think that it would be an important part of that in modern times, right? In the digital era. Okay, so course schedule. You can see it here and then also in Canva. Everything, given that this is online, everything is just due Sunday night at 11:59 p.m. For each module. I don't know if I mentioned this before. You are welcome to work ahead if you would like to. As I mentioned, I will be adding video lectures and more detail to complete the assignments along the way. So essentially, this was an in-person course, and now it's online. So some of the assignments, particularly near the end of the semester, it's not that they're the exact same assignment. The only difference is that we want a little bit more detail in order to be able to complete them, like instruction. We want you to have either the video or extra text, just to explain along the way how to complete the assignment. So in other words, completing assignments early might just be a little bit harder than waiting till around the time that they're due. Not around the time that they're due, but the weeks leading up to the time that they're due. Particularly the stuff like after spring break and such. So feel free to work ahead, but reach out to me if you do come across any questions like that. Okay, and I do believe that is just about it for this video. Like I said, I'm going to try to keep the videos short. The two things for this week are your video introduction assignment and your fit potential assignment, but be on the lookout for a video at the top of this module. Module 1 lecture, and there will be a little video for the video introduction as well. So and the fit potential will be covered in the module at the module 1 lecture. Okay, I am so excited to be instructing this course with you all, and please reach out to me if you have any questions at all. I am happy to help, and I hope to be a resource as much as I can to you and your entrepreneurial ventures. So, wings up, go Eagles.